set a benchmark in the Indian industry, and you've come a long way after having worked with Bimal Roy, Hemant Kumar, Rishikesh Mukherjee and people. But where do you see yourself today in this hip-hop culture? What's the relevance, Gulzar's relevance in today's age?
As I said a little earlier while talking informally, not in front of the camera, that I have found my second stage of learning. That was the first stage when I learned. And after learning all that and coming to a sort of a stage and where it was a plateau and I started walking comfortably, I see another climb with this new young generation. And I feel I have to learn this once again. And with new technology, I'm once again on that threshold where I have to start learning.
After so many prizes and all and everything, awards, the Sahitya National Natya Academy Award you've just got, do you feel it should have come any earlier?
No, I think everything comes in its own time, finally. Finally, it comes when you make an impact. My impact on literature perhaps was diluted because of my other work, which got more limelight, and that was the film. I mean, even now, while working, I know I have got this Sahitya Academy Award. I have been writing poems. I am an author about 4 or 5 books of poetry and short stories. I have written literature about children, and more than about, say, a dozen books. And I'm into that. Yet, when I meet you or others, they know me as a director or as a filmmaker. Hardly few of them know what have I written. Because literature is not that popular a form or not a mass form that way. And few people have the patience to read.
Again, we live so many lives. But how do you see yourself, Gulzar Sahib, as a lyricist, as a poet and as a filmmaker again, and so many?
I should put it this way to you, that I'm a father, and I'm a son, and I'm a brother, I'm a husband. Those are all elements of my one personality. So I cannot see myself in seclusion or in isolation, that I see myself as a lyricist or as a writer or as a filmmaker. It's a part of all those relations with the fine arts or with creativity.
After Kharashe and things, present preoccupation, Kharashe, what else?
Kharashe is a play which Salim Saab and his team have produced it on the stage, a sort of a collage based on my poems and my short stories. Now that form in itself is a surprise to me, and that's totally a new form because it has not even emerged from the usual form of a play or usual form of a drama. I see that he has created a new form altogether, this collage of, and blending poems and short story to make a stage presentation. I think it was totally a new challenge, and Salim Arif produced it and made it and directed it, and I was surprised at it when I saw the results. I know that by the time this play Kharashe ends, the audience, including myself who knows the stories and poems, I start feeling along with the audience that I am in a city where there are riots and fires and smoke all around the city, and I'm sitting in that, I'm passing through that city, which I think is a very different experience. And it has happened every time, about 10 shows which I have attended in Bombay, that at the end of the play he gets a standing ovation from the audience. So it's not a small thing to reach that sort of an impact. I think Kharashe should be respected for, other than the theme and the purpose and the motivation, for its form itself, because then that in itself is a new creation.
Again, being very, very materialistic, but what more than Kharashe can we look forward to?
Now, why materialistic about it? What is materialistic?
To put it in very strong words, after Kharashe, what else? What more can we expect? Any films?
No, but you mean creatively or materially? Materially, this hasn't given anything. It's a labor of love. So being a materialistic doesn't help.
Putting a count on it, that what else quantitatively, qualitatively are we expecting more from you?
But that's what I'm saying, creatively. I mean, not materialistically. Materialistically, I can, whatever bank balance I have, I can offer it to you. But creatively, I think I'll join Salim Saab to learn this form, and I do wish to write a play at some time or the other. It's a matter of keeping your learning alive, if one wishes to, which I think by itself is a fulfillment. If you are still learning something, it's a fulfillment by itself. And that instinct is still there in me.
Gulzar Saab, can you please describe yourself in few lines of your own, please?
Gulzar. In 6 letters, it is Gulzar. No, I can't describe it. I mean, I can't describe my reflection in the mirror. It is the others. It's for others to define how do they see me. And one may differ from the other. It's not necessary there would be one definition. I wait to hear it.
Then may I just request a few lines from your collection?
दिन कुछ ऐसे गुजारता है कोई जैसे एहसान उतारता है कोई, और आईना देखकर तसल्ली हुई, हमको इस घर में जानता है कोई.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.